Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. Yeah, it's summer, it's hot, it's sweet, the weather is becoming a little bit calm, and yeah, we are excited. So if you're seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Blessing. My husband and myself, we are certified agents and we're here in North Cyprus. So if you want to study in North Cyprus, or you know someone that wants to study in North Cyprus, contact us through the email that you're seeing on the screen. We, the INNO Global Educational Services, we are the best agents. We are the best agents that you could ever use to come to North Cyprus. We do everything for you smoothly and you arrive here smoothly. So yeah, if you want to study here in North Cyprus, contact us through the email that you're seeing on the screen. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so like the title has already said, I know it's kind of scary. Like when I was even typing the title, I was like, okay, but it's the truth, it's just the reality of. So in today's video, I'll be talking about little mistake that students make that can get them deported or get them into trouble. Okay, and before I even start, we should just acknowledge the fact that things are more expensive. Parents spend a lot to bring their children, you guys, to study and everything. So you should know these things so that you don't just allow your money to just waste like that, because it has happened to people, it has wasted before. So some little things packed up this topic. So some little things packed up this topic, so I decided to just talk about it. So we are talking about little mistakes that you can make that you can get deported and everything. So let me put this point clear to you. And before I put the point clear, please, I'm sorry for the noises and everything. Obviously I'm outside, so definitely you'll be hearing cars moving, turning and everything. Please just bear with me with the noise, but just listen and you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so yeah, so we are talking about things. The thing I wanted to say, if you successfully leave your country, reach Istanbul, you even reach Aegean, our North Cyprus airport, you see that port of entry. If you've not passed that port of entry, my dear, you're not guaranteed of entering. The point is that you getting to North Cyprus, like getting to our airport, doesn't guarantee your entry into the country. Most, or even American, they'll tell you that you getting the visa doesn't guarantee you entering the country. That thing is a fact, that is true. So you getting into North Cyprus airport, like you enter, whether your visa on arrival, okay to board or whatever, if you get to Aegean, that doesn't mean that you can, as in, if you've not passed that immigration, you're not yet in North Cyprus. So I hope this point that we'll talk about will help you a lot. Okay, so where do I start from? Because I want to give you a gist before I tell you what to do and what not to do, or what. Okay, no, let me just tell you the things that you should do, then I will now put the gist. The gist is also informative in between or something. Let me just tell you. Okay, so now this thing is very serious, okay, because you can be deported. You see, when it comes to traveling and everything, you just have to do everything right. You just have to do everything right. That is what I believe, because when you're in the right standing, you tend to be advantaged. Okay, so like I tell my students, your documents, all of them has to be original, so you know that that part is checked. Most of the countries, like most of your home country, you can scale away. If you understand what I mean, you can scale away from your country, but the real thing starts when you get to Istanbul. When you get to Istanbul, transit from Istanbul, that is when the real ball game starts. So I advise everybody, my students, you, my subscribers, if you are coming, make sure that all your documents are original and well packaged. Then let me put point number 1. When you're coming, get your documents in a file. Every document that you need, put in a file. Don't make the mistake. I have had somebody that make the mistake. Thank God it wasn't his WAEC original. One other document, he mistakenly put it inside his main luggage. Don't make the mistake of putting your documents inside your main luggage, because your main luggage, you're not going to be seeing it until you reach here in North Cyprus. Okay, so don't make that mistake, because that can get you into trouble. These immigration people, they don't have time for you. Okay, what if they stop you at Istanbul? You cannot even see your luggage in Istanbul. How will you defend yourself? Even when you get to North Cyprus here, that you can see your documents. This noise, should I wind up? Wait, let me, 1 minute guys, let me wind up and see, because I'm not hearing the noise from here. Anyways, okay, so when you get to Istanbul, you cannot see your luggage. So let me say, for example, you mistakenly put your documents inside your main luggage. Nobody is going to believe you. Nobody is going to believe you that you're a student or what. Is evidence. It's evidence that everybody wants to see. So point number 1, make sure that all your documents are prepared and in a hand luggage, and make sure that all your documents are prepared and is in your hand. Preferable anything that is comfortable for you, but you can put it in a file, then put it inside your bag, your slide, whatever, but let it just be in a place that is very neat and organized, so that if they ask you for anything, you just bring it, that kind of a thing. You're just well prepared and everything. Okay, so it's getting hot. You're very well prepared and all that. Then so this is one thing again that can get into trouble. Another thing, you guys, okay, let me tell you the incident of my student that just arrived on the 20th, that Nigerian student that arrived. He said that when he was at our airport here, because they stopped a guy that was carrying excess luggage, and not like excess luggage in the word excess luggage, carrying food stuff, because that food stuff thing is another video altogether that will make and everything, because there's a lot. If I say it in this video, it's just going to divert from the point that I want to put. So they stopped him and everything. He was being so rude. Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm like, even them that came with, like, not like came with him, but all of them just arrived, and they don't know themselves though, but they just arrived. They were in themselves, they're like, this boy is being rude. Please try to be polite. These immigration people, they have nothing to lose. If you're rude to them and they tell you that you cannot enter, you're the one that is losing something. So please be calm and humble. Be calm and humble. Even if you look them and you think that you're older than them and everything, that's not the point. Your goal is to arrive safely. Okay, try to be polite, try to be calm. Okay, another thing again, limit the way you make friends. This one is a known fact though, but I think it has to be talked about again. Limit the way you make friends. I have 2 gists in this video. Let me start with gist number 1. There's one of my students, he's from Cameroon. He was telling us, because our students, they used to give us feedback on how everything happened and everything. So he was telling us that when he got to Istanbul, like last year and that's February spring semester, and last year September, they used to have a lot of layover. So you stay in Istanbul for almost 1 day. You understand? So they used to have a lot of layover there. So that he was just hanging out, sitting with somebody, just came, and a Cameroonian like him was just gisting him how he doesn't want to go into North Cyprus. He wants to pass to Greece. No, he wants to pass to France or something like that. Blah blah blah. They were just gisting and everything. Thank God he wasn't talking much. He was just listening and everything. Do you know that they called them when they got I can't remember, is it when he got to Aegean or when they were about to board in Istanbul, and they now interrogated them. I think they were 3 or so. The main person that was giving the gist was set aside one side, so they had to go through his phone and everything. It was like he doesn't know the person, that kind of a thing. You will just be surprised how How do they understand your language? These are international airport. There is a lot of security, there's a lot of things, and a lot of things has happened with students and everything, so security is tight. Even when you don't see anybody with any uniform person and everything, don't just be carried away like that. Be organized, be calm, be watchful, and limit the way you blah 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 blah, blah and talk, okay? Because you never can tell, because he was the one that was just gisting us when we went to go and pick in his quarantine that this is what happened and everything. I was surprised. I was like, so they will understand, like we Nigerians that have broken. So how we a foreigner understand is about broken and everything, but they have this how they call it, intellectual whatever. So be careful. That's another point that I want to tell you. Be very careful of the things that you say or act when you're traveling, especially when you leave your home country, because it might not be that strict, but when you reach Istanbul and all those things, be very, very careful. So that's one gist. Another one that I want to tell you guys is now the real point. Istanbul is a little bit strict, because obviously it's strict, I don't know, but the truth is that they are not as strict as North Cyprus, because you're not entering their country, you're just transiting, okay? So the place that is very strict is North Cyprus. Reason being, a lot of things. They've encountered a lot of blacks. So you're not the first black that I've seen. So experience teach them a lot. Even me as an agent, I have encountered a lot of people from different countries. So experience has taught me a lot of things. Likewise them. So I want to say this thing, then let me bring this gist. Wow, I have a lot of gist. I hope you guys like this gist though. Let it not be as if I'm boring you guys, but it's good. Try to know these little things. I don't know why when I want to talk real topic real point, that is when cars are passing. Anyways, when you're giving admission, try to know the name of your school. Know the name of your school. If you don't know the full name, at least know the short form, the abbreviation. Cyprus International, CIU, BAU, NEU, EMU. Know these things, because sometimes they even ask at Istanbul before you board to our North Cyprus, but definitely in North Cyprus they will ask you. And also again, it depends on the immigration official that you meet or something. So know the name of your school. Know your course. That one is another thing. Know the name of your course, the course that you're coming to study. Know it, know the name, and obviously know your own name, because they can just ask you what is your name, just to clarify what they're saying. Because before you land North Cyprus, school, we've done everything. School has already sent your everything. So them collecting your passport, they just key your name and everything is displayed on the screen. So this is very important. Let me give you one gist so that you know what I mean by you can be deported. This thing happened to a student of ours, true life story. So unluckily for us, it was 4 of them, 4 brothers, 4 people. They all boarded the same time from their home country. 4 of them, they all boarded. They got to Istanbul. Everything was fine. They came to North Cyprus. We were even chatting and everything. They told us, oh, we are in North Cyprus and we are in Edge and we are in the airport. Actually, not like they've not entered yet. Okay. The first person passed. The second person passed. The third person passed, remaining the one of them. So after a while, normally the way it is, when you already know that, oh, this person is in Aegean now, in our airport now, you know that within some little amount of time, you just say that, oh, I'm out, or we are going to our quarantine center. But for some reason, we just received a call from one of them that, oh, one of them is unable to pass with them. They told him to stay one place and go one side and everything. And look, once immigration officers tell you to step aside or stay one side, just start praying, because 99% chance is that you go back to your country. It's only 1% that will, like, God just intervene for you. So we were worried, like, what happened and everything. They were all panicking that, oh, we should do something, no, we should do something. So we were like, the four of you, we all did your admission, everything was okay and everything. You arrived there, four of you, three people passed, one person did not. They didn't allow one person. What could be the problem? That was around 2 o'clock. 2 a.m. in the midnight. So we were about dressing up. Me and my husband were dressing up to go. That was when they don't used to have coffee and everything. You can travel, you can drive at any time. So we're about to dress and everything. So the boy in question now called us and gave the phone to him, because he was saying my agent. So he now gave the phone to the immigration officer. So the man was now speaking Turkish with us. So he now said Yanish, like a key letter, that's 2 letter. So we were like, we couldn't understand, like, we don't understand what he was saying. We're like, we are coming, hold on, we are coming. So after like interval of 5 minutes, he now called us that the person that they held, the student that they held, he now called us and told us that after now they are going to switch off his phone. He cannot be able to talk and everything, that we should help him and everything. So one other student too, that they told him step aside. He knows his problem. I don't need to say it here. He's not our student anyway, but one other student that they told them to step aside, and they then took them one place. So the student now collected the phone from my own student's hand and said that this is what happened. So apparently this my student that we did, the 4 of them, everything, he has been talking with another agent, and this other agent has given him conditional letter of another school. So when he got to that, this is what happened. This is what this other person was explaining to us, that he wants to tell us the right thing, so that if there is any way we can help, we should help him, we should come and help him, that this is the real thing that happened. So when he got to the immigration, they were all in queue, the 4 of them, they all passed. They asked them their question, they all passed. But when he got to his turn, they asked him, what's the name of your school? What did he say? Then I said he wasn't talking right. So then I said, okay, give me your conditional letter or your unconditional letter. So he now brought, I don't know whether he's mistakenly, but I cannot tell, I'm just telling you this gist. He now brought the letter of another school. Why we did another school for him, he brought the letter of another agent. So the immigration officials, they were confused that your name, everything, you've paid your school fees in a certain university that is showing here on our screen. Why are you holding a letter of another school? So he couldn't explain himself, he couldn't talk. So that's what the boy was telling us. Then, you know, when it was like a light bulb that came into your head, we were now like, now we see, we had to put a call through, because they had a uncle that was organizing all for them, that sponsored everything. We now called the uncle. Are you aware of any agent that this your brothers were going through? He now said yes. So that do you know, apparently the 3 of them went and they've passed the immigration, because that time they used to give them big bus. So they've entered the bus. I think at that time they were already in their quarantine center. So they've called their uncle to tell the uncle the real story, not telling us what actually happened. Okay, so when we now asked the uncle, he now said that one agent was doing something and everything. And I told the uncle that if God did not use another person that was also detained, if God did not use another person that was also detained and everything to explain this information to us, what exactly happened, it would have been that, oh, we did admission for this is brother, 4 of them passed and 1 person was not allowed. What happened and everything? We will be thinking, what did we do wrong? Not knowing that silly mistakes that you can make will get you deported. So this is what happened. At the end of the day, we drove to the airport and everything. They did not it was a long gist, but they did not accept and everything. That how can he has 2 letter? No, he was deported. So I hope you understand this gist. So all this silly mistake, they'll ask you what is the name of your school. There is one student that contacted me and everything. I was asking you what is the name of the school. The student is telling me University of Cyprus. Why the name of the person's university is Cyprus International? See, this simple mistake can get you deported or get you into serious trouble. Okay, so this gist, as I'm talking about it, it's even bringing back memory, because we were so tense until that boy was able to relieve us. We were able to know what exactly was the problem. Little mistake. It's not little to them, because they are diplomats. They work with whatever thing that they've trained with. So probably they'll be thinking that, you have another plan or one thing or other. You're not straight. You don't want to come to school and everything. See, there is a lot of story. There's some time, even this February that just passed, there was a time that they were now going through students' phone. I'm telling you, some students, not everybody, because we have sometimes in a day, like we'll have like 5 students coming at the same time. They might be coming from different countries, but this one will say, they checked my phone. This one will say, they did not check my phone, but I saw people that they checked phone. So it depending on the immigration officer that you meet, they might collect your phone. Then it was raining this February that just passed. They will just collect phone and be checking. If you have a South Cyprus number, they will just tell you step aside and everything. So all those things are simple things. It looks simple, but it's very delicate. It's very delicate. Don't make all this mistake. Try, most importantly, know the name of your school. Know the course that you're coming to study. Your documents should be authentic, original. You get everything perfect. Compose yourself. Don't talk too much excessively in the airport, because you don't know who you're talking to and all those things. Anything can happen. So I think I was able to give you 1 or 2. I have a lot of G's, so many G's that I would have G's you, so that you learn from the scenario. But anyways, all this little mistake, please try to avoid them. Try as much as possible to avoid them, because it's serious. Like I said, you getting to the country airport doesn't mean you getting to North Cyprus airport doesn't mean that you enter. If they find anything fault from you, you might get into trouble, or you can get deported. So guys, it's not to scare you guys, it's not to do anything, it's just to inform you basically. Because if these students were informed, or how will I say, if I knew that my student was having conversation with another person and everything, I would have known better, know what to say and know what not to say. This is what you do and everything. You don't do, but so this is just it. I hope you guys learned something from this. Alright guys, I hope I didn't scare you. So this is just the reality. You just get to know that apart from that, if you're clean, everything is okay and everything, you just pass. There is no issue, there is no problem. Okay, alright guys, so if you want to study here in North Cyprus, we are the INNO Global Educational Services, the best agency here in North Cyprus. We are currently here in North Cyprus, so we are at advantage. We have the latest information, the latest happenings, everything. We're just your plug. So if you want to study here in North Cyprus, you know people that want to study here in North Cyprus, share my videos, tell people that really wants to study in North Cyprus, they should contact me through my email that is displayed on the screen there, and we're going to put you guys through on everything, and everything will land success. You're going to land here successfully. Everything will be done successfully. Okay guys, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.